Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, I'm Stan the Movie Man. This is your WIMZ.com movie review. This week I went to see both new releases, The Green Hornet and The Dilemma. Let's start with The Green Hornet, starring Seth Rogen, Chou, Cameron Diaz, and Christoph Waltz. It is, of course, the big screen telling of what started out as a radio serial way back in the day. Moved to television, has been comics, and now is a big screen movie. The Green Hornet is the story of a spoiled rich kid by the name of Britt Reed, played by Seth Rogen, who, when his father dies suddenly and he ends up inheriting the family business, which is a major newspaper in Los Angeles, suddenly decides that he needs to become a superhero, and he does that with the help of one of his father's servants by the name of Kato. That's Chou. Kato is not only a martial arts expert, but he's a brilliant engineer and mechanic and can pretty much trick out any car with any kind of weapon you want. The movie sucks. It isn't funny enough to be a comedy, it isn't serious enough to be a drama, and as a superhero thing, it just completely fails. The motivation of Britt Reed to become this superhero is, well, it would be charitable to say it was murky. It's unknown, to be honest with you. And why Kato would hang out with him, considering Britt is pretty much useless in a fight, is again a surprise. Christoph Waltz, who plays the main bad guy in the movie, a guy named Chudnovsky, he is wasted in the film. His character is all over the place. He's both insecure and ruthless, and he wants to be liked, but he wants to be feared, and he wants to, I don't know. The whole movie is just one big stinking mess, and I'm giving it one guitar. The other film, also a suckfest for the most part, is The Dilemma, starring Vince Vaughn, Kevin James, Winona Ryder, Jennifer Connelly, and Queen Latifah. Also Channing Tatum is in there as well. It is the story of a couple of engineers who sort of do boutique work for the major auto companies. They're working on making electric cars sound like big muscle cars from the 60s and 70s. Ronnie, who is Vince Vaughn, is best friends with Nick, who is Kevin James, and they're partners in this business. They socialize together. They don't apparently know anybody else except each other and their wife, Geneva, who is Nick's wife, Winona Ryder, and Beth, who is Ronnie's girlfriend, and that's Jennifer Connelly. Ronnie wants to ask Beth to marry him, and while he's looking for the perfect place in this botanical garden, he sees Geneva with this tattooed young man whose name is Zip, played by Channing Tatum, and they're obviously involved in a relationship. And the rest of the movie is about how Ronnie is trying to tell Nick that Geneva's cheating on him, and when he has an opportunity, he chickens out, or something doesn't work out the way he wants it to, and he's a reformed gambler, and all the stuff that's going on is making it look like he's gambling again, again, it's another mess. It is not funny enough. I probably laughed maybe a total of 5 times through the whole film. It is long. Vince Vaughn talks constantly. You just want to shove a sock down his throat to make him shut up. Kevin James, who normally I think is very funny, isn't given anything funny really to do in this movie. He's a neurotic genius, but he's annoying too. Winona Ryder probably has the best character, and she's evil in the film. And I'll have to say Channing Tatum really surprised me. He's got a flair for comedy. It's a shame this movie wasn't that funny, and it gave him more to do. But he surprised me. He was really good in his role in the tattooed rock and roll guy. named Zip, who's messing around with Geneva. Otherwise, the film's kind of a long bore. There are some nice moments in it here and there, but otherwise it's painful for the most part, and which is a surprise because Ron Howard is the director, and I expect quality work from him, and it's just not there this time. I'm giving this one 2 guitars. Go to the WIMZ.com website so you can read my complete reviews as well as to vote on the movie that I see next time. If you'd like to ask me a question, feel free to do so at StanTheMovieMan@att.net. You can also follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan. Till next time, see ya. Hopefully we get some better movies next time.